Hi, this is Lakshmikant Tiwari and welcome back to a new tutorial. In this tutorial, I am going to show you how you can create a switch into your Android. So here I have already developed an sample application, and if you see here, there is on off switch. If I press on this switch, it shows that the state changed to the true, and if I again press it, now it is in off state and it shows that the state changed to the false. That's mean now this switch is in off condition, right? So you can implement this to control your, let's say if you are developing home automation Android application, then of course you can redesign your switch on off. Okay, right, perfect. So let's start designing. So we need to first design its layout. So come into the main activity .xml. Of course we don't need this text wave. So what we can do, we can start with the switch compat. Okay, so let's type here switch compat, and the width would be wrap content here, and height would be also a wrap content, and then we want to give here id, and id, let's say a switch underscore id, and then I would like to give here the text. Okay, so the, sorry, not it's just a text. Okay, so the text I'm gonna say, let's say switch off on. Okay, and if you see into the preview, you can see switch on off, and you can take this to somewhere, let's say here, and then I'm using here, let's say the constraint layout. So it's really very good, and you can the constraint it with the height and width with the relative constraint. Okay, so let's give this constraint and this one. This is really very cool. Okay, perfect. So let's put it here. Now here you can see a lot of um, these properties has been automatically added. Previously we have been using a relative layout, and now the Android has added a new layout, that's the constraint layout, and it's really very good. Okay, so let it let it as it is. Now one more thing, as you notice, so the current uh, state of this switch is false. So if you put it as this button, so default state is false, but you can change this state to the true also. So if you write here the Android checked, and if you write it as the true, it will make it as a the true. Okay, one more thing you can notice here, its color, this color is being followed by the color accent. If you see here, by using this, so if I change this color accent, it will automatically change. Okay, so this color, however, if you want to control this color, switch on and off color independently, we can change this color accent, right? So what we are going to do here, we are going to change our color accent here. Okay, so for that we need to create a new theme, and for that let's come back to the switch style.xml file, and then type here a style. So it's a new style, and let's give here a switch theme. Okay, just close it, and the item here, we are going to put here the item as the color accent, and for that one we need to first create the color. So come inside the color, and let's say what we can say, first let's choose the color. So come into color style, material design, and let's say I want to put the deep orange with the 500 intensity. Copy it, and then we can come here and type here the color, and then say here the color switch. Okay, so has, and paste it here. Now color switch and that one is not too much different, so let's choose the another color. Let's choose green color. Okay, so copy it and paste it here. Now this is green color, and I'll add that theme here. So for that, first of all, that we need to change that color into our style. Okay, so type here color switch. Okay, now we need to add this theme, I mean this style, inside our activity main XML. So here, copy here, and then you can see here theme. Okay, so Android theme style. Okay, the forward slash and then switch theme. Okay, so switch theme. Okay, so once we run, so it will automatically change this color. Okay, and you can also use it as app also. Okay, that's also fine to you. Okay, so either we can use app or Android. So let's Control and Z, use Android, and let's run it, then I'll show you what is happening there. Okay, so while application is being installed into the emulator, let it first install. The name of the application would be a material switch, and see here, on and the off, on and the off, on off, on off. The state, this color is not being changed, so that is perhaps happening because of, you know, the Android. Okay, so if now let's see. I think we had Android here, that's why that color accent, you know, color accent, color switch. Now this must work. Okay, let's see. Yes, see here, now this is into a green color. Okay, so you can change it to any color as you want. Okay, just by changing this accent color. Now let's move forward to into the Java file. Okay, see here, nothing is being happened here, it is just a layout. So what we can do now, we can come into main activity.java. So inside the main activity.java, we need to first create an object of switch compat. Okay, so you can write there switch compat, and then switch compat, right? So what is the difference between just switch compat and the switch? If you create a switch compat, then if you are running below than the lollipop devices, then it will also work and the preserve almost all the features. Okay, so switch compat is equal to switch compat, and then find v by id r dot id dot, of course, the switch id. Okay, and then you can see the switch compat, of course the switch compat, and then set on changed listener. Okay, set on check change listener. Okay, so as you know here, as earlier we have been doing set on click listener for the buttons, but here for the switch we will be doing set on checked change listener. Okay, and then new on checked change listener. Okay, it will automatically create rest of code for you. It's really very simple. Now here boolean b, so the boolean b defines the state, so you can change it to the state. So if it is, if state is 1, that's mean it is on, and if state is 0, that's it is off. So you can create here a if condition. If state is 1, then we can print here a toast. So let's say the toast. Okay, you can say the on, and else, of course, if state is not 1, then it would be off. Okay, so you can print here the toast, and then you can say here it is off. Okay, now let's run this application and see what will happen once it will run into Android emulator. Okay, see here, this is by default in on state. And why this is in on state? Because I have set it default state to the on state. Okay, so let's open this emulator. Okay, off, on, off, on. That's when you can perform any action, whatever action you want. Suppose that you want to switch on and off your light, then you can directly, you know, uh, write or call any function from this if block. And if you want to switch off your phone, sorry, switch off your home appliances, then you need to call that function from this else module. So this is all about the material switch designing, and I'm gonna stop this video here. In the next video I'll be covering a checked button and the radio buttons. So thank you so much for watching this one, and stay tuned for the next one, and subscribe this channel so that you can get update directly into your inbox whenever I make new videos. Bye bye, have a nice day.